come together as a body of Christ and really serve others, because we're really there serving. We find something for ourselves here and there, but for the most part, we're there serving, and it's a lot of work. And I was thinking about that. I was like, I don't really work with these ladies ever. And I just thought that was so beautiful to come together. And that was just our side of the story. And then I know Dave was out there with his son and crew, and they were laying sod out outside. And I thought, oh, that's cool. They're gonna kind of be out there and probably be done by the time we're done. And lo and behold, I don't know if you have that picture, but I turn around, and sure enough, every person that would walk up and down, he'd be greeting them and talking to them. And I'm like, okay, you're like the official greeter now for our event. And he even got his son involved to come help these ladies get their stuff in and out. And he'll tell you more about that in a minute. But one thing that did spark me and got me really excited for next time is, like, how do we get the men more involved? And he had a brilliant idea. And that's what we're going to do. I'll leave it at that for him to share the stories that he shared with us yesterday. Come on down. Oh, come on. You know you want to speak.
I've never been to a women's clothing swap. I don't do good in what are those stores called? You like to shop for clothes. Only thing I want in those stores is a chair. If they'd put a chair in them, they can't find less and less chairs for us men to sit in. Go do whatever you want. Just give me a chair. I don't like shopping. But I'll tell you what, I was blown away. Over 90% of the women that came here were not from this church. They were from other churches. They had no churches. They needed prayer. They had struggles. And all these women, they were all women. Sorry, Randy. I think one man showed up, We pretty much figured out that men don't like to shop for clothes. But you just had to say hello. And I don't know, last time one of these women, someone said hello to them, and how are you? And do you have any needs? Is there anything the church can do for you? We have a food drive over there. They're like, I didn't know that. We'll go get some food. So one lady, she went over. She prayed with me. She told me her testimony. She had a little 4-year-old and an 11-year-old. She didn't have a church. She wanted to get her job situated. She'd go to our church. She's just begging for this. And I said, well, go get some food. And she comes out with the food, and she comes out with a bag of apples, and she says, I had apples, and I gave the apples to my son, and we were out of apples. And my son said to me, Mommy, can I have another apple? She said, well, I don't have any more apples. I'm going to have to wait till I get paid. And she goes, I come to this church, and I walk in that room, and I come out with a blessing from God, a bag of apples. And so I could have let that woman just walk on out. But, that's not me. And it's just asking these women and men or whatever, how you doing? And it's systemic. It's the hard way to preach, that I have to be their friend first. I just can't throw the book at them. They might go to another church already, or who knows, whatever. They might, But I will tell you this, one thing that I thought was very special about this, Raquel, I don't even know if you realize. There's so many handouts nowadays for, people that aren't able to do for themselves. Imagine the guilt a woman feels coming to just get a handout. But every one of these women started their journey here by giving something. So it wasn't a handout. It was an exchange. And I think we overlooked that this was something where they all got in line just as excited to give something. And then their boxes went back. And I'm talking to these women. I talk for a long time like I'm doing now. And I'm talking to these women as long as they'll talk to me. And then Randy rolls another rack, and their head goes, another rack. They go back in. And it's just like, it's this exchange. And I just thought it was way more wonderful. There was a nonstop flow of women coming through this thing the whole time. Sorry, Randy, no men. But it really was a wonderful thing. And if the men, we helped them go to their, women are coming down, older women carrying stuff on both shoulders, trying to get down. And say, you need a hand with that? They go, I got more in the car. So I think us men could serve this event more and maybe put some tables up and do some fun things. And like I said to Sammy, and he just busted up laughing. I said, you know what's missing here to get the men here? I said, barbecued corn. barbecued corn going. This could get real fun real fast. So I'm not a shopper. I'm not a woman that likes to shop, but I like barbecued corn. And I like serving this church. So that's what I got.